Hey everybody, Matthew here, and join us today on a special video as we go around the Monorail loop and check out the resorts as we make our way to the Magic Kingdom for a day of just walking around and enjoying the park while it's nice and beautiful. It's a little hot outside, so I do foresee a water park in our future to cool off. But we're gonna take a look at the Contemporary, which is where we are right now, standing outside of BVG, which is Buena Vista Gifts, and Fantasia. And I'm gonna show you all the really cool stuff that you can find here at this resort. Then we'll make our way over to the Polynesian and then ending over in the Grand Floridian. So it's gonna be a nice, fun little adventure. We're not gonna go through every single piece of merch, but I wanna showcase what you can find specifically at the resort so you can get some good ideas of what you guys wanna grab, as well as these resorts are the easiest to get to if you're going to Magic Kingdom. So you just get on the Ticket Transportation Center, you get on the resort monorail, and you have an entire day of just adventuring through the resorts and exploring and learning some new things about Disney on your vacation. So with that, let's start checking out what we can find inside Buena Vista Gifts as well as Fantasia, and I'll show you some of the cool, unique finds that you can find here, as well as some of the other things that you can find so you can avoid, you know, the crowds of Disney Springs or the Emporium or what have you. So let's go check it out and find us some Disney merchandise for you to bring home on your next vacation. Some of the great items you're going to find here at Buena Vista Gifts, or BVG, is going to be a good selection of 50th merchandise. Really makes it convenient for you to grab this if you are staying at the resort or you're on the resort loop. That way you don't have to fight the crowds inside of Magic Kingdom. They have a lot of the popular items like the all over print Loungefly bag, as well as the ears to go with that, and a couple other Loungeflies as well. These typically go for, I believe they're 85 or 95. Oh, these are only 75. Awesome. Loungeflies, as you know, range in price $75 to $95, so it's always a challenge. They also have some of the other 50th items here, some different t-shirts and hats and ears, as well as stuff for the little kids like wishables and ear hats and t-shirts and all that good stuff. Oh, these are new. Haven't seen these before. So these are the 50th Kids native shoes, which are basically like Crocs, but not. And those, I think, what do those go for? These go for $44.99. As you can see, they have the backpacks back in stock, which are great because I believe this pocket right here is, I want to say, if I'm thinking of the right backpack, yes, this one is insulated, which makes it great for taking to the park if you got to keep stuff cool. And this backpack goes for $54.99. So just taking a quick look through some of the other things that you can find. Obviously, lots of really great souvenirs here at BVG for 50th merchandise. They also have a really good selection of Vault Collection items, including the lunchbox. They have the Loungefly version back in stock, as well as the just the traditional lunchbox that you can use, as well as the Walt Disney World game. We bought one of those for ourselves, haven't quite played it yet, but there's lanyards, and we even have shirts and all that good stuff. So the new dress shop dress from Orange Bird is out as $128, and you can get a matching shirt for your man from the Vault Collection. I'm digging this shirt, but I'm not gonna get it because it has this low cut. It doesn't have that top button or that button that goes up very high. I'm not a huge fan of the ways that those shirts fit. Ooh, gummy orange slices. I bet those are delicious. I love gummies like this. Oh man, so good. Those are probably $9.99 or somewhere in that range. So lots of good Vault Collection stuff here as well. Good place to grab those items. I do like shopping the monorail because you can find pretty much everything that you want to find here on the monorail resorts without having to go into the park and deal with the intenseness of the Emporium. We have so many people that have watched our videos that are like coming back to the parks now. They're like, man, good on you guys for going in there and taking those videos and shopping for us, because the Emporium is a madhouse. As you can see, there's lots of mugs again here. We even got a Spider-Man mug. Haven't seen this in a while, or ever really. Always good to see Spider-Man stuff and Marvel stuff. $19.99 for those. But lots of really great mugs. We did a video at the World of Disney not too long ago where we showed off a lot of the mugs, and I mean, there's even more to show off here. Duck and Bunny. Oh, I love these. These are great. Lots of really good stuff. But since this is we got a lot to cover in a short amount of time, I don't want to go too deep into every single piece of merch. You can even get the H2O shampoo and conditioner that you get up in the room, and they're relatively cheap, I think. They have testers. I don't know how much they cost. I didn't see a price on those, but you can get those and take them home. I do like the I honestly really like the way that the soap and lotions and stuff are here. They have the Pride Collection Loungefly here as well. Only for $75, so good price on those. Let's see, what other stuff do we have here? Dad bod, that's hilarious. They even have the Mickey main attraction stuff here. Look at that. So we have the Small World, which I believe is April. Yep, that's number 4, that's April. We have the Pirate, and you can see it's got the 50th on there, Mickey Pirate. They even had the Pirate backpack still. Always good to see the Mickey's main attraction stuff. The Minnie's main attraction a couple years ago sold out pretty quick every day, but there's lots of Mickey's main attraction that you can find here. Even more 50th stuff, more hats, more ears. And then we get into some of the more, specific things here that you can grab. Look at this. We have lots of beautiful dresses for you ladies. This is the Lily collection. So we have dresses, we have pants, we have zip-up sweatshirts, and we have little clutches. So those are 58. The dress is $158. The quarter zip sweatshirt goes for $128, and the pants are also $128. So nice. I mean, it's a beautiful line, a little expensive, but I know a lot of people are really into that product. Some more Lily Pulitzer items. This beautiful pink dress, which goes for $228. A couple other ones here. We have another beautiful pink dress here, nice and light, that goes for $198. So you can get a variety of things as well as shoes. Lots of really good stuff to dress up. Another dress down here going for $128. Celebrate Dad. They got a bunch of dad stuff. This is the Tommy Bahama collection, so you can find Tommy Bahama stuff here on these resort monorails. These shirts are typically like in the $128 range. They're a little expensive, but they're really nice, and they're gonna last you a long time if you take care of them. Like this shirt right here, $130. You can even get some shorts as well. I bought a pair of Vineyard Vine shorts at the outlet, and I am so glad I did. You can get Nike Dry Fit t-shirts here, polos, and some more Tommy Bahama items. Vineyard Vines is a very popular branding as well. So you can get those shirts here. Those are $98.50. And they have a few different colors. I love these ties. We got an Avengers tie. Ties are $44.99. Check that out with all the Avengers logos on there. We got a Space Mountain with Autopia / not Autopia. Well, it's Autopia over in Disneyland. Tomorrowland Speedway. So it's just Tomorrowland ties. Then we have a Pixar ball tie, and then we have a Mickey America tie. Very cool. Got to get one of those for 4th of July for sure. Nice light Tommy Bahama shirt. They make great stuff for hot weather. And some more women's clothing. Vineyard Vines is a great brand that you can find here. They have hats. They have pool bags, beach bags. They even have Corksicle tumblers. So look at that. These are not Disney branded, but they are just available here, $39.99. Got some turtles on there. A couple different options. For those of you who are wanting to buy something to go and dress up and do something special during your dinner or evenings here at the resort. So some other dresses here, that's nice and stretchy. And some other just kind of generic items from Vineyard Vines. Okay. This caught my eye over here. They have the Coach collection. They also have the Vera Bradley New Arrival Little Mermaid collection. So they have a bunch of those. They have all the Coach stuff as well. So they say, please see a cast member. And then they also have a bunch of Loungeflies. So starting to see more of the Loungeflies come back in stock. As you can see, a wide variety of them, ranging from $75 all the way up to $95, depending on the style, design. Like this one's $85. Then they have the Electric Light Parade, which is a beautiful bag. And that one is $75. So lots of different options there. So you can see around all the different Loungeflies they have available at this resort. One of the other really cool ones are the Main Street with the Dapper Dans on there. They even have the wallets, which are $50. And the bag goes for $75. So very cool there. This is part of the the Vault collection, like retro balloon style. I think these are so cool. These are $75. They also have a matching Spirit jersey and some other stuff to go with that. Castle bag is back in stock as well, and I think that one is a little bit more expensive. This is part of the 50th collection. That one is $85. Very cool. Lots of great stuff. Great selection of Loungeflies here. Okay. Cruising right past it, but you can also get jewelry and everything here as well. So lots of good options. They have art, tons of things that you can grab here at BGV, Buena Vista Gifts. So it's a great little shop. Highly recommend checking this out if you are just trying to avoid the crowds and you know you can get a particular piece of merch here. They have a really good selection of a lot of different things. They even have stuff in the back corner here for pool days if you forgot your swimsuit. Now, if you forgot your swimsuit and you have to buy one here, they are going to be a little bit expensive, but they have a lot of options, which is always good. They have different one pieces, they have different bikini tops, all of that good stuff. They even have stuff for men, but I think I missed that section. They typically do. So, but yeah, just a really cool store. Lots of good stuff. Good way to beat the crowds and not have to deal with everybody. You're not going to find every piece of merch here, but you are definitely going to find a good variety of hats and ears and t-shirts and pants. So, highly recommend checking this place out. And we're going to keep on moving. We got a lot to do. So that's this resort. Now, if we're looking for contemporary specific stuff, here we have the contemporary with the monorail. Really fun ornament. Those are $29.99. We also have the 50th anniversary from the contemporary resort. Those are yellow, which I believe is $12.99. We have a contemporary button-up shirt, and those go for $85. We've got contemporary t-shirts for little kids for $24.99. And what else do we have on this side? Oh, the official guide for kids and adults. Very cool. We even have a contemporary dress here. Very fun. Not dress shop. It is 108. And some contemporary art. So there's some contemporary items specific to this shop. So a great little shop. We're going to head over to Fantasia and check and see what's going on over there. As you can see, it's just right next door. Now, Fantasia is a nice little shop that's going to have a good variety of a lot of toys, plushes, everything that you would want to get in the park. So lots of toys, lots of options here. I don't think there's anything exclusive in here, but we're just going to kind of take a look around so you get a good idea of what you can find here. Once again, the idea here is that you can battle the crowds. You don't have to go into the Emporium at the end of the day. You can ride the monorail around. You can get some things here. You can take the monorail resort from Magic Kingdom to the contemporary stop here, get your shopping done, and then take it onto the Ticket and Transportation Center at the end of the day. That way, you save some time, you don't have to deal with the crowds, and there's, like you can see, it's a much more pleasant shopping experience in here. Lots of toys, lots of plushes, lots of options. We got the night plushes, the pillow buddies, and we have Big Feet plushes, we have the weighted plushes, and we have all of the other generic plushes as well. The baby plushes, which are so soft, and a great selection of wishables. Great selection of wishables. So we have the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, we have Muppets, we have Remy. Got lots of great ones. They even have a really good selection of pins. So check this out. These are all pins that you can find here inside. None of these are exclusive to this shop. I think the only ones that you're going to find exclusive were in BGV, Buena Vista, Buena Vista Gifts, BVG. Sorry, had to think through that for a second. Are the contemporary ones. Everything else is going to be all your typical pins. You're going to find a lot of the same stuff inside of all the other shops around Disney World. So this one is a little bit more generic. It's more aimed at kids. As you can see, there's lots of toys. You even have sunglasses, postcards, patches. That's pretty much what this is. There's a few adult t-shirts, but here we're getting into the Star Wars section. So lots of great stuff in here. A couple adult t-shirts for $24.99 or and up. And then a few other options as well. We even have some Stitch stuff. Gotta love seeing all those Stitch items. As we make our way through, lots of Pandemonium from Turning Red. So a lot of this stuff is things that we've continued to feature on other channels, but I want to give you guys a better idea and a better understanding of where you can find certain pieces of merchandise. I don't want to just do a video every time of just showing off the price and the item. I want to give you a shopping guide, where to find, how to find, and how to beat the crowds. So you can see there's a lot of really great stuff in this shop without having to deal with the crowds. Before we leave the Contemporary, there's a few other things to look at as well. If you're looking for food, there is the Contemporary Cafe. They have nice, beautiful little treats that are sitting out here. Great place to grab a snack if you're on the monorail loop. Chef Mickey's is a wonderful restaurant. It is character dining. It is themed beautifully, and it is buffet style. We ate there for breakfast a couple years ago when we got engaged. It was just a really fun experience. And then there's the Outer Rim, which is another like quick service style restaurant. So those are some of the things that you're going to find here at the Contemporary, but we want to check out the rest of the loop, right? So we're going to head on over to the Polynesian now and find all the really cool, fun stuff that are specific to the Polynesian. And I've never stayed there, but I can tell you it's one of my favorite places to hang out. So let's get on the monorail and head over. So just a short little monorail from the Contemporary over to the Polynesian with a short stop at the Ticket and Transportation Center to pick up any travelers or drop any travelers off on their way to or from the Magic Kingdom. And there are two main shops here at the main Polynesian building. There is the one behind me, which is upstairs right next to the monorail entrance. It's called the Moana Mercantile. We have someone being funny in the background. And then downstairs, there's another shop that has some really cool exclusive merch to the Polynesian, which we'll check out next. This store up here has got a lot of plushes, a few t-shirts, a lot of generic stuff. So let's go ahead and check it out. And then we'll make our way downstairs and check out that other shop.
So one of the coolest part about the Polynesian Resort is they carry some of the Ulani pieces, which features Olu from the Duffy and Friends collection. So you can see Shelly May and Duffy, and of course our cute little turtle friend Olu.
So taking a closer look at some of this exclusive merchandise to the Polynesian, we have some cute little t-shirts for kids, we have plushes, we have backpacks, we even have luggage. Luggage is always one of those cool things to grab. You'll definitely be one of the only people with this piece getting off your plane. $225 for that. We have the backpacks. We've even got little, what appears to be like dress-up outfits for something for those plushes. That's a really cute. I don't see a price on them though. I'm sure it's somewhere on there, but the backpacks themselves are from Ulani, like we said earlier, $45 for those. We even have some beach bags, always good to have. Those are $45 as well. And then some of these keychain plushies, these are so cute, and they are going for $18. And they have a couple different options. They got the little bear, they've got the turtle, they've even got phone cases here. These are $30, nice rubberized phone case. And then these are bottle holders. Keep your bottle nice and cool during those hot summer days for $28. A couple other little plushes here. These are $28, cute little plushies that have a strap on them. I wonder what they are. They say on here what they do. I'm not entirely sure. They have a little zipper on them, so I imagine that you can put stuff inside of those. Some other plushies as well. Check him out. He's so fun. He's so cute. He goes for $35. And a couple other t-shirts as well. Just a really good selection. Even a mug. Always good to see mugs. Colorful Friendship, that's adorable. $18 for those. So one of the exclusives to the Polynesian Resort. Other items in this shop include plushes and the little Sleep Dream Friends. We've got lots of Stitch stuff here. We've got the Stitch hands. We've got Stitch t-shirts and pajamas and leggings, as well as figurine play sets. You're always going to be able to find a plethora of keychains and little carrying cases for AirPods and headphones, as well as pop sockets for your phone cases. Those are going to be like the staples of every Disney store, stuff that you pretty much see everywhere anytime you go there. But a nice little spot to grab your favorite games as well. We've got Clue, the villains version of that, which is super fun to play, as well as the Game of Life Disney style, which is really fun as well. We've played both of those. So like I said, just like when we were over at Fantasia, you see a lot of toys, a good selection here of various things, as well as 50th merchandise that you can grab here as well. Still seeing that same Loungefly bag, as well as a bunch of the t-shirts and that same backpack that just eluded us for so long. We saw it like the first week it was released, and then we didn't see it again. That awesome backpack. Some of the other things you can find here as well on any of the resorts are going to be lots of snacks. They have the popcorn, they have chocolates, they have what was Goofy's Candy Company, which is now a different brand. It's still the same gummies, but they have rebranded. So it's Disney Character Bites, just different packaging. They've updated that, as well as things for your room. So they've got snacks and breakfast items and syrup, and you can buy a limited selection of alcohol at these stores as well. You're going to pay a little bit higher of a price for those. If you really needed to get something and you haven't had time to get off property to grab it, they also have refrigerated items as well as ice cream sandwiches and things like that inside of this shop. And then single canned beers or 6-packs if you want to grab some of those as well. I think we missed a couple things that I would like to point out in this shop up here. So we'll just kind of make our way around. I really kind of feel like I dropped the ball in this section over here. But lots of fun little Stitch items over in the corner. Training to be a Scare, that's awesome. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's a cool shirt for kids, as well as beach towels and things for being in the pool, goggles and beach toys. They have a nice sandy beach here that you guys can play in and build sandcastles and all that. You definitely don't want to go in the water. There's signs, there's alligators, it's a bad idea. And a limited selection of ears. So nice little shop up here, but all the really fun stuff is downstairs. So let's go ahead and check that out. In the downstairs lobby of the Polynesian, there is the boutique, which has got lots of really fun merchandise inside of here. Some limited to this resort and this store only. Some of it you can find other places. So we're going to look at some of those items that you can find here, like the Honolulu Cookie Company. These are delicious little cookies that you can get. They have a wide variety of a selection. So they have the guava mini bites, they have the lemon mini bites, and then they have a variety of cookies that you can buy like this right here. So you can get some chocolate collection. Delicious. These are $16. They have a Best Buy date on them. Or you can get the fun little pineapple container and reuse it for something else within your home. That's $21. Great little gifts, delicious cookies. Highly recommend them. Sometimes you can find these cookies at other locations outside of the parks as well, like Costco. Every now and then they'll be there. So here's some shortbread collection for $28. So just some fun, delicious cookies. The other really delicious thing, and this is awful for me because I quit drinking caffeinated coffee, the Kona blend. This is delicious. Whole bean coffee right here. You can get that $24 for that bag of coffee. So you'll also see some delicious dark chocolate selection here, the Hawaiian Host. So you'll find lots of stuff like this here, exclusive to the Polynesian. Other things that you want to buy, like they still have lots of mugs and tea and home selection and home goods and all of that. So all that stuff is able to be found inside the boutique here at the Polynesian. But if we're looking for things that are more specific, we'll continue to look at that stuff, as well as, look at this, we're running into pins, we're running into keychains, all of those things, those little trinkety fun things that you're always going to consistently see in a wide variety of parks. So one really awesome thing that is exclusive here, these are Ulani ears. They are beautiful. These ones are the new black with the yellow flower. They're so pretty. And those look at little Mickey heads inside of there. Adorable. And those are $30. So that's something that is exclusive to this location, but you can also grab some other ears as well. Some other items that are limited here. Ooh, we got some DVC items. Look at this, the DVC Dooney and Burke wallet and tote bag. So those go for $168 for the wallet, and I believe the bag is in the $328. There we go. I was gonna guess $300. $328 for that. So some other bags as well. You'll find we have the Peter Pan bag, the 50th bag, and then down here this awesome Dooney tote, massive, really fun collection. I love the animation on that. So you're gonna see a lot of just standard Disney clothing in this corner. We have some 50th Spirit jerseys. We have some regular Spirit jerseys. We even have the 50th Iridescent Loungefly behind me. That is $110, and the Spirit jersey that matches with it. If you forgot your swimsuit, you can grab one here. They have one pieces and men and women, kids, all of the above. And what were you pointing at?
All this is exclusive.
All of this here
Deluxe Resort
is exclusive to the Deluxe Resorts. So you can get your shampoo sets, which is really good to see. I don't see a price on those. I just see a barcode. The sea salt body soap. I do love their soap. Whenever you say, so $59.99 for that. $4.99 for the bar of soap. You get a skincare travel, $39.99, and then some conditioner and body lotion and shampoo, $22.99. Whenever I stay at Disney resorts or I get a hotel for something, I always take all of the shampoo, conditioner that I can get because it's just great stuff, right? So they have some more upscale clothing as well. So they have the Lily Pulitzer collections. So these are a little bit more expensive. We saw these over at the Contemporary Resort as well. So you're going to see these at the deluxe resorts. Brittany's over there putting lotion on her legs. She had a good looking, nice, refreshing lotion. So lots of Tommy Bahama shirts as well. These are another style. These are Kahala. So these are the original. Oh, these are the original Aloha shirts, you guys. The original Aloha shirts. So if you're looking for a shirt, you need something for your luau, this is definitely a good place to get it. These shirts are a little bit more expensive. They are going for $105 retail.
These are the original Aloha shirts.
So
this is the original.
The original.
Kahala.
The original. Right there. Okay, so what are some other exclusive items as we're looking around? As you can see, there's lots of variety of things that we've seen before, stuff that you can grab in and outside of the parks. But let's see, we got some other DVC items over here. So if you are a DVC member and you're looking for exclusive DVC merchandise, select number of resorts have these. They have these blankets going for $64.99. These are fleece throws. They've got some tumblers as well. And these are $38.99. Those are cool tumblers. This is a really cool shirt here. I'm digging on that. I'm not a DVC member though, so I cannot purchase these items. I don't see if there's
But we do have someone that helps us.
We do have someone that helps us, so $59.99 for that shirt. Then we have a crew neck sweatshirt down below here. If you guys, any of our viewers are DVC members, give me the reason why I should become one, even though I live here in Central Florida. Oh, here's the price down here. Because we've thought about it. $59.99 for the crew neck. And then this, that's a fun polo. Looks like those are kid sizes maybe? That's a large, but it doesn't look really massive. $49.99, maybe it is an adult size. Or a women's size. And then here's a really cool quarter zip. I love that logo. Let's see. Here's the price of these. These are $59.99, which honestly, that's not bad. That's a really nice looking quarter zip. A good quarter zip typically is going to cost you that much anyway. And then a really fun retro style Spirit jersey. Okay, let's see. So we have some vault collection things as well. This is really cool. I love this.
This puzzle is actually exclusive to the Contemporary, the Poly, and Fort Wilderness because these were the 3 resorts that were around during the 50th.
Oh. That's cool. $29.99 for a 500-piece puzzle. That's cool. They also have a variety of vault collection things, the crew neck sweatshirt, the Crocs, the lunch boxes, this fun little music box which sings and dances. All of our favorite members in front of the castle. That's super cute. That goes for $69.99.
I need a bingo dauber.
A bingo dauber?
Yep.
Is that what those are for?
A poker.
Is that for?
Poker.
Those are playing for poker?
Poker shield.
Those are hilarious. What does that shield even do? Those are $29.99 for the bucket hat. Matches with the Spirit jersey. Those are not Spirit jersey branded, I don't believe. I didn't see a tag that would indicate they are. But then they have the matching Spirit jersey to go with it. I do love that collection. I think that looks really cool. And these, I think, are $74.99.
Do you know what the balloons are from?
I do not know what the balloons are from.
The balloons are inspired by the original popcorn buckets, and this was the design on them.
Oh. So there you go. The original popcorn bucket design.
We get some matching socks.
Ooh, matching socks. You could be all decked out. Look at that.
Head to toe.
Head to toe, literally. Okay. Let's see. Some of the other exclusive items over here. We have Polynesian Resort towels. We have some Aloha. This is a beautiful piece of art. Those are $39.99. There's that Kona Blend coffee again that I can't drink. As well as for our friends that like to collect ornaments of the resorts, they have those here. The Poly, those are $29.99. We saw the contemporary version earlier. And then these cups are awesome. I love these. These are Trader Sam's. These are so cool. These are $22.99. And then they have the 7-piece hospitality set. It comes with the, then it has the 50th logo on it. It's for the Polynesian. Got the fun little pineapple, as well as some serving trays for you to serve like chips and dip or a veggie tray or what have you. You put your dip in the middle and your different little appetizers are on the outside. It's a cool little piece. I do really enjoy that. And then they have this beautiful frame. Love that. It's gorgeous. It's really fun as well. $24.99. Mickey has got a surfboard. Probably don't want to surf in the Seven Seas Lagoon, as you know, they talked about the alligators inside of there before. They do have a fence up around there, so definitely avoid that. But you can go sit on the beach, watch the fireworks. It's a great place to sit and relax after a nice long day. So this stuff is designed specifically for the Polynesian resort, as we can see here by this sign that says it was designed specifically for here. So we have this beautiful dress with our little tiki god on there. These dresses go for $69.99. They have kid sizes as well. So they have a pineapple shirt for kids. And this is another Rayan Spooner, another designer of Aloha style shirts. Unsure what the price is on that, but then they have a kids version of the same dress, so you can see that. Try and get my shadow of it. $49.99. More tiki, the little tiki god mascot. He's look at him. He's having a good time. $24.99. What's his name?
Maui.
Maui is the name. And we got a Trader Jam. Wow, Trader Sam's. I don't know where my brain is today. $27.99 for that shirt. Very cool. We also have other Polynesian t-shirts here. Those go for $29.99. You can get a robe. I believe these are the same. Oh wow, the inside of that is very soft. And those are $99.99, so $100 for those. And a Polynesian tank top here for $34.99. So nice variety of clothing, kids and adults alike, for your Polynesian needs. They also have more of the little turtle over here, a Disney friend of Duffy. So we saw these upstairs, but they have the same collection down here. So if you happen to come down here or go upstairs, they have them in both locations. One of the things that we didn't see, new arrival, we have a hat to go with it. Very cute. And these hats go for $22. I believe those are kids' hats only. So a good selection of those plushes. And then over here, some great artwork from the Polynesian. I love all of this. Lots of great little tiki gods, Moana, Stitch. Beautiful pieces of art right there. That piece goes for $1.99, and then this size typically is $39.99. Right? Oops. $80. So these are a little bit more expensive, maybe because they're harder to find pieces of art. And then the postcards are really cool because you can actually buy these. These are $5.99, but then you can get little displays for all of them and have a variety of postcards. Instead of investing in one giant piece of art, you can have 100 smaller pieces of art. $49.99 for this fun little tiki, like little purse, carrying bag, whatever you want to call that. Very cool stuff. Some Enchanted Tiki Room sign. The sign itself is for sale for $150, and then Stitch with the little duckies. That's so cute. Look at that one, says, "I'm lost." He's telling a story. We have the orange bird plush here as well. So lots of really great items that you can find. And then there's always going to be these spinners that have tons of different jewelry options on them as well. Okay, any other finds that we can grab here at the Polynesian while we're here? We have this awesome Stitch crew neck sweatshirt. Let's see, anything else that you can find here? Oh, some other Stitch items. This bag for $24.99, the card holder. I don't think these are exclusive to here, but just some items that you can find in and around the shop. The other cool thing here is we saw a bunch of these at Animal Kingdom and some of our other videos where you can buy these beautiful little plants. These are all so amazing, so cool. Look at that one. That was all braided together. And you can get these shipped to your home. Now you can't ship them home for Arizona, California, or Texas, just because some of the rules and regulations on that. Some of these are invasive species to those areas, but very cool. So if you're looking at starting like a little succulent garden with some smaller plants, definitely a place to grab that. Another thing that is exclusive to here is the dress with Maui and the Polynesian logos on there. And those go for $108. And it's nice and light, so you can wear it on a hot day and still be comfortable. All right, so that pretty much takes us through this little shop, and the certain things that you can find here, as you can see, lots of cool items that you'll find in a variety of different places, but we pointed out all the really cool merchandise that you can find that's exclusive to this shop. So that concludes our look around the two shops here at the Polynesian. We're gonna head on over to the Grand Floridian next to check out the wonderful merchandise over there. A nice little short monorail ride to the next location. It's just upstairs where we came in. You have to go back through security and grab and either get scanned or what have you, and then you can get on the monorail again. Upstairs is also where they have Ohana, which is a beautiful, delicious, such a good restaurant. I highly recommend it. If you can get a reservation there, definitely one of my favorite places to eat. We ate there on the 50th. It was a wonderful time. The food was so good. Hopefully I can get a reservation again in the near future. So let's get on the monorail and let's head over onto the Grand Floridian. Well, we have made it to the Grand Floridian, and this resort has the most shops for us to stop at. We have 4 stores from what I've gathered that we're going to be checking out today. Basin, which is, if you have never been to Basin, has like bath salts and lotions and balms and bath bombs and all that good stuff for you when you are getting in the tub. And I will tell you this right now, I didn't understand why my wife took a ton of baths until probably the last year or two. And I'm just gonna say this, after a nice long day at the park or after a really hard workout, it's nice to sit in the bathtub with some stuff that smells really good and a nice beverage with my iPad and watching some movies. So I highly recommend checking it out. We'll take a look inside of there. There's also another shop right up here, and this is right by the entrance to the monorail. So there's 2 shops right here. There's 2 downstairs. So we're gonna start up here. We're gonna look around. We're gonna see all the cool stuff that we can find, and we're gonna just have a good time around the Grand Floridian, checking out all the really fun stuff that you can find at this resort and enjoy some of the beautiful scenery like the massive chandelier behind me. So let's go ahead and check out some of the merch. I'll point out a few things that are exclusive and just kind of give you an overview of what you can find here and our final stop of our monorail resort tour. So our first stop is the M Mouse Mercantile. It does not have anything exclusive to this resort. This is all going to be stuff that you can find in other resorts and other parks around Disney World. So once again, 50th merchandise, lots of it here, lots of variety, lots of options, and there's a good amount of ears to be selected from as well. So here we have a variety of ears and hats, front and back, for both kids and adults alike. So a good selection of ears. I would say that this is probably one of the better selections that we've seen based on the last 2 resorts. They have lots of things for the pool. You can get sandals, you can get arm floaties, you can get swimsuits and hats for your little ones. It's a really great place to grab all of that stuff right here. So you can just, pick it up while you're here. You don't have to go to any of the resorts. More hats, more socks, training to be scared. That's a great shirt. More toys, lots of toys. So this is a lot of kid stuff. A few plushies, not a ton. Usually in almost every Disney store, there's some kind of massive plush wall, right? Well, not here. There's just a handful of them just kind of scattered throughout as you walk around. We have the Dreamer Friends again. Those are $34.99, but a really nice way to find all those things. So you can find, like you said, this being our third stop, you see there's a lot of the same items that we've seen from resort to resort, so you don't necessarily, once again, have to go into the parks to grab this stuff. Or if you're in the park and you don't feel like taking the express monorail, which usually has a longer line, by the way, you can take a resort monorail line back to the Ticket and Transportation Center, stop at 1 or 2 of the resorts along the way, grab a few pieces of merchandise, and head on home. Now, I know that can be a bit challenging if you've got little ones at the end of the night. They're cranky, they're tired, but if you're a team with you and your partners, you can maybe split up. One person heads back to the car, gets them all settled in. One person stops and grabs the merch. That's just an idea. We don't have kids, so I can't say if that works or not, if that's very effective. But they have lots of things. They even have costumes here. We saw the Snow White dress, and then there's the Aurora pink dress, and a couple of other things as well. So look at this. We've got Cinderella. Very, very pretty. We even have some of the designer collection dolls for the princesses. Very cool. And even more. So it looks like we have Elena of Avalor, and we have Jasmine's dress. A couple of Loungeflies here, not too many, just a couple different styles that we've seen. But once again, nothing overly exclusive to this store. So, as well as all the same little trinkety keychains, hand sanitizers, reusable straws, And then they have a pinned wall as well that you can look at here. And they're in the process of restocking some of that, so we won't go through that altogether. So a little shop, doesn't have a big selection of stuff, but still a good selection for you to find things on your trip. Especially 50th merch. If you can't find 50th merch in the parks, this is a good place to find. Resorts are a great place to find 50th merch because not a lot of people remember that this stuff is here, so you can grab it. So let's go ahead and check out Basin. So this is the Basin White store. It is right across the hall from the other shop that we just came out of, and it smells amazing. There are bath bombs, bath salts, body scrubs, all of that good stuff. Now there's a couple, I think there's just 2 of these stores. There's one here and there's one at Disney Springs, correct? My wife is shaking her head, correct? She is picking out the perfect bath bomb for her birthday that her husband is going to buy for her because he loves her and he wants her to have a wonderful time in the tub. That's just something I made up right now because it smells so good in here. Oh my gosh. What's this one? Green clover aloe. It smells wonderful. Yeah. I was telling everybody in my intro video about how I enjoy to take baths now because they're nice and relaxing.
Can you smell that?
Can you smell it?
It smells like daisy.
What does it? Can I smell it?
Smell like sparkling berry.
And it's got daisy on it. So these are, looks like they have
It smells like evil.
it's an evil one.
It literally says
That's awesome. So they're $7.99, but they're huge bath bombs. How long do you think one of those lasts?
They last a pretty good while.
Those are
Oh,
awesome.
this one's also Grand Floridian exclusive.
Ooh, we have a Grand Floridian exclusive right here. So you can get those 3 for $14. What does that smell like? Got a Mickey head on it? Probably grab one from the top.
Freesia, clementine, and violet petals with Mickey confetti. It's now all over your nose.
Is it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You can also buy soap. They have them by the blocks. I guess, can you buy a whole block? Is that a thing? Or do they cut it for you?
And if you look up here, this is
here we go.
where the exclusives are. So
Oh,
this
there
one's
we go.
exclusive to the Grand.
And these smell amazing too, by the way. I totally understand why people are really into like really nice soaps
This one's
and
a
salts.
Grand exclusive.
Ooh, we have a couple Grand exclusive.
This is a Grand exclusive.
Let's smell that one. I'll smell it.
Ooh, we should get that one for 4th of July. That one's pretty.
And bars typically are like they say $5.99 for 100 grams, and they cut them and they package them for you, so they're easy to take home. So a wide variety of. Oh, here's another Grand Floridian exclusive. Here you go. That's what that looks like. Very pretty. So those are all really pretty. And they smell amazing, right? So even more bath bombs over here, a whole bunch of them that you can grab. They even have little kits that you can get, which is really great. Those are $29.99 for the kits. Lots of really great options there. Ooh, here we go. The Awesome Mix. That's awesome. Specialty bath bomb. Ooh, that smells pretty good. I like the shower bombs too. Sticking those in the shower, getting a nice aroma while you're in there. Just makes you feel good. Shower should feel good, right? A bath should feel really good. So lots of really great stuff. We got body butter here now as well. These vary in price. We have them for $19.99 and up, or they have the mini ones that are 3 for $30. So lots of options there. They have testers as well, so you can sample all these and wash your hands and see what different things that you like or don't like, which is really great. And then some other just generic soaps over in the back corner that are not Mickey or Minnie or Disney related. So, ooh, and oops and whoops. Look at this. So you can just get, so these are broken bath bombs. So you can get broken bath bombs. You can get a whole container of them, or you can get variety soaps. So these are little samplings of everything. So they're $2.99 for 100 grams. Instead of buying a whole bar, you can sample the variety of different scents that they have. So then they have some sales stuff over here. 10% off all pre-made baskets. Awesome. It's a little hard to read that with all that backlight, but they have little baskets here that are made pre-made that have a bunch of bath bombs in them. I don't see the price on those, but you can kind of snoop through and see them. And then they have shower bombs. Shower bombs are the best. These are 3 for $14 or $4.99 each. Now you're going to say, Matthew, that's a really expensive, shower bomb. Yeah, I understand that, but you don't necessarily do this every time you get in the shower. And then there are other stores, not necessarily Disney stores, but other stores that make cheaper versions, or check out your local farmer market And you can usually find, you know, shower bombs for maybe like $2 a piece or $1 a piece. I like to do it once or twice a week. And then these are little marbles. So you can get a tube for $6.99 and then fill the tube up with the variety that you would want. Very cool. And then they have sinks and stuff so that you can, ooh, it's for demonstration. So they demonstrate the bath bombs. Ooh, you can get a bath bomb barrel. So fill as many as you can into a barrel for $24.99. The lid must fit, must close. That's the only stipulation. So that's actually a pretty good deal. Probably get 3 or 4 in there. Oh, and then here are the sugar scrubs that you can sample. I will be doing that because my hands feel a little bit dry. I always like doing that every time I come in here. And then even more bath bombs and little bath shimmers. What are these? These last 60 to 40 washes as long as the bar stays dry. So these are soaps that you can get. So they have charcoal and kombucha, ginger, and once again, they even have the tubes. So fill the tube up as full as you can, and you can take things along with you. So lots of great stuff here. And then some other varieties as well. Lip balms down here, some bows, some more soaps that are exclusive. And then over here, they have the bath salt. So you fill up your tube, you pick what you want, and it is $5.99 for each tube. And you fill those up. So very cool. So a nice little store. Smells great. Great place to get some great scented, amazingly scented items, as well as treating yourself to a bath bomb or some bath salts. All right. So that just about does it for this. I'm going to wash my hands with something, sugar scrub, because I feel like it. And then pick something out for my bride for her birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Brittany. And thanks for watching. We're going to get on to the next store here at the Grand Floridian. Alrighty, moving on to our third store. This is the Sandy Cove. This store has just a small variety of things. It's not a ton of stuff, but they have a lot of like snack items or pharmacy items if you forgot anything or need something or goggles or what have you for the pool or water park. They've got snacks, as all of the resorts do. They have drinks and beverages. They have wine that you can get. They have the Once Upon a Vine, which is the Disney exclusive brand of different red blends, and they have a variety of teas and other things. So a few home selection items, not a ton of stuff, just a handful of things, candy, popcorn, all of that good stuff. Lots of candy and treats on this wall here that you can see. The gluten-free and nut and allergy-friendly snacks are actually very good. Highly recommend those. We actually have bought those over some of the other things because they're that delicious. And then popcorn and all of that good stuff as well. Rice Krispie treats, everything that you would want snack-wise. Some of the home items from this new collection, that white and blue collection, which is very pretty and nice and sleek. They also have some happily ever after items for the people on their honeymoons who are here for their wedding. Just a few items, champagne flutes, toasting flutes, all those good things. They also have some of that exclusive Disney Vacation Club merchandise that we saw earlier. I'm not going to go through the prices again, but you can see, they have the ears, which are $29.99. We didn't see those earlier. We have another Disney Vacation Club t-shirt down here for kids going for $29.99. Same polos and spirit jerseys that we saw earlier. They also have the pink iridescent spirit jersey for DVC members. Those go for $119. These are a little bit more expensive because of all the additional material. They also have some limited release pins. As you can see here, there's a couple different options. That one's got Figment on it, super cute. We love Figment. And then we have another sweater over here, Disney Vacation member. So it is a spirit jersey. Look at that. So this is a spirit jersey, like a knit style sweater spirit jersey. This is probably expensive. $99.99. So it's not as expensive as the pink one. And then a t-shirt there. That one's $27.99 and $59 for the button up there. They also have a small selection of magic bands, luggage, and some other souvenirs. So they have the Alice 50th collection, or 70th collection, which I know that is slowly getting kind of rolled out of the parks. We're starting to see some of that stuff show up at the Character Warehouse, if you've been paying attention to our videos there. And then a couple little journals and stationery items that you can grab here inside this shop as well. So this is just a small little shop. It's got a few essential items, nothing too crazy, but it's a nice little place to find snacks and some beverages for your evening. So we're gonna head across to the final shop, which is kind of the more upscale shop of the Grand Floridian. That's going to include like our Tommy Bahamas and our dresses for women and all that good stuff. So here we go. As we walk on over there, I'll give you some nice, beautiful scenery to look at. I love this big open area inside the Grand Floridian. It's so gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Can't wait for Christmas time when they have the gingerbread back out, because that's just awesome. All right, so inside of this shop, we're still seeing a lot of the Lily collection and some Grand Floridian items. So we got a Grand Floridian mug, beautiful, $19.99 for that. Definitely probably don't want to wash that in the dishwasher. If I had a mug on me, I would show you what happens when you wash things in the dishwasher that you're not supposed to. They pretty much get totally destroyed. So lots of Tommy Bahama items, a lot more upscale things inside of this shop, like I said earlier. A couple Grand Floridian exclusives here. We have a polo. Nice, beautiful logo, $44.99 in there. A t-shirt. There's the back side of it. These are $24.99 in the front side. Just says Grand Floridian. Got your grand hat, so you can get all spiffied up all together. And those hats are $34.99, so just a little bit more expensive, probably a different brand. And then this is a Vineyard Vines quarter zip sweatshirt. This is beautiful. I love that. That would be great for golfing. Definitely has a nice light feel to it. And these go for $135. It's a little bit more expensive, but you're paying for that Vineyard Vines brand. So back in here, we have some men's collection. We have sandals and swimsuits and shirts, and the things that you're typically going to see in your upscale resort. So you get your more expensive clothing items here and all of that good stuff. So a lot of the same t-shirts that we saw earlier and button-ups that we saw earlier, button-downs that we saw earlier. So lots of really great stuff. We even got some swim shirts here, Vineyard Vines with these hoods on them, some sun shirts. Always good to have when it's nice and sunny outside and you need some extra protection from the UV rays. These are great to have. $65. They make some cheaper options out there, different brands that have them if you're interested in that, as well as swim trunks if you forgot, you happen to forget a pair, which I have done before. These are really nice, but they are $89.50. Wow, that's an expensive swimsuit, but it's probably a swimsuit you're going to own for a long time. Okay, so looking around this section over here, a few other items, lots of Lily items, lots of them. We even have some shorts, some additional dresses. All right, this is a beautiful dress. I think Brittany would look really good in that. It's $228. The unfortunate thing is I don't think they have her size. She typically wears a 0. I wonder if she could fit into a 2. I'm not sure though. This is also a very beautiful dress here. And for $128, and a couple other ones as well. So like I said, this is the upscale version. Lots of great items here. Great place to get some gifts or some additional items for your trip if you happen to forget something. They even have purses over here, some 50th Doonies, as well as that fun, I don't know the name of that collection. If you do, drop a name down in the comments so I can remember what it is, but I just love the animation style artwork on it. Okay, so that gives us a pretty good overview as to what's in this shop. I hope you guys have enjoyed our time on the Monorail tour of what you can find in these shops without having to go into the parks. It makes it really nice to be able to find certain things. Ooh, we have some other design for Grand Floridian over here. We've got some teacups. These are really cool. These are $22.99. And then we have a little teacup here. And these are $22.99 as well, specifically designed for the Grand. Some little trays here. These are not meant to be used with food. I wonder what you would use these for. If you know what you would use something like this for, let me know. $14.99 for a little plate. We have journals for $19.99. We have long sleeve shirts for $36.99. This is a really beautiful t-shirt down here. And that goes for $36.99 as well. And then a polo for our female friends, or male friends if you like the way the female polos fit better. $95 for those. So you can match. I really like those. Those are gorgeous. So a couple really unique items here specific to the Grand Floridian. And there we have it. Those are the 4 shops here. So I hope you guys all enjoyed our little loop around the monorail to check out all the different stuff you can find. I hope you use this information to help you find the things that you're looking for, as well as try, avoid the crowds when you're shopping for things. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that you can find here that you find in the parks. 50th merchandise, lounge flies, ears, all of the stuff that and pins, keychains, all of that stuff. You can find it here on the resort monorail. Save some time inside the park. Make shopping and make your lives a little bit easier and a little bit more enjoyable on your next Disney vacation. If you haven't already liked and subscribed to our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video if you enjoyed it, and continue to watch our other stuff as we release more Disney merchandise and more Disney content in the future. I just want to say thanks everyone for watching. This channel has grown so much since I started it, and I'm having such a wonderful time continuing it. Just keep trying to think of new ideas to keep it fresh and new content for you guys to watch. So thank you once again. I hope to see you on our next video.